Oh shit, here, put him in there.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh shit, it's snowing. Oh shit.
Football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Dante Kent with a return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down from the 42.
Reno.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Come on.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You'll often hear it
Bro,
said,
what?
in life experience, it's true. The NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
It's Warren on 3rd down. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Still fighting forward. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
Working on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Trying for the deep ball. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kent on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Forced out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's Cox, Jimmy Moore Jr. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Hop, step, Lion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but
Brian didn't see him, bro. For real. You want to get in with the stuff. If I could see that in there.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try to escape and react.
I don't miss him like that. That's crazy.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Andre Schmidt lining
Missed that shit, too.
It's about 43 yards for it. Schmidt connects. That's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Dragon 60.
Now throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Oh, my gosh, bro. All right. Okay.
He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
All right, bro.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kent on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go. Go.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Come on, come on.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball
Hang on to the ball,
hit,
man.
knocks it free, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Back. Cougar 19.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
60 by 6.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
19 tight. Round ball 80.
He'll look to throw. That's reeled in by Jalen Reed. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. 6.
Warren here from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he is on 3rd and short.
Man, that's fucking.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field.
Catch the ball,
That's
bro.
disappointing because that
Came
was
back,
3rd
got it and
manageable
everything.
and incomplete.
That's the ball, bro.
If it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. They're going to throw for it on 4.
Look at this shit, bro. Here you go. All right.
Jeremy Chin has got
All right,
it.
bro.
And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All right, bro.
You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this
Getting
drive.
on trolling.
The
was a long
Steelers
game,
with some
my guy.
very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Getting there for sure.
Back to work they go after the interception. Throw left side finds Freiermuth.
For sure.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No
What
gain
the?
on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Brian, he's there. Bring it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10
Come on,
at the
come on.
29-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Warren. Now right there is the start.
And then he told me, you don't do that. I don't do that. And he told his mama that I said that he be gaslighting me.
Because I can assure you, that offensive line in their own way,
I was like, I
telling that
didn't
running
say
back, sorry,
gaslight.
we
I
did
said,
not
"You
give you
crazy."
any chance.
Hey, 60 back.
They give to Jones, right side. Away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, but you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and
No,
goal.
see how I shouldn't be doing shit.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Setting up to throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Pat Fryer mute the touchdown. And this to Schmidt for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Second and 3 now.
Back. 19 Tigers. Ready.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down. Back now, pressure coming. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ready.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half.
The Raiders take over first and 10. They're on 17 yards line.
Get your money up. Okay, ready?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Six flags.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's looking deep once again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Get it. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Great. When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ready. 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the outlet out complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing from the gun here. He's on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here. He's going to throw it again. Again, it's Bowers. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 70 Lions. Buffalo, go.
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a throw. By Warren out of the backfield. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, come on.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Packer 60, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll work against the blitz. Escapes out to the left. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 3rd down, Genty. That's the first down, and he's still going. And we will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying to throw this from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Genty from the gun. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. He picked up a couple. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Takes the 2nd down snap. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, let's go.
Throw here, third down. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Warren with the return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Got it. Ready?
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it along the sideline. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we check. Smash. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This is Metcalf working that right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Desperation time here. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Cutting to the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll run here with Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Ball on right side. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So they'll decline this and take the results.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Working on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
14-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. This is Jones. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
60 by 6.
Jones once more. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Steelers 41.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set. Like 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60.
To throw here on 1st down. It's Bowers with another catch. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Raiders up by 8. 2nd and 3 now.
79.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. To the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Cup 19. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Onside kick.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Giving this to Genty. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3-and-out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. That throw behind his intended target. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
60 Bison.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And it's going to be brought down over the 31. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Ready, go.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
On the jump.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 43.
Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
With the appear to the motion man. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled with these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, bro. It's all good. Sorry. We all there. We all in the same boat. We'll see him again. Gotta run into him.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, you might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same as my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take it, boy, out the
I should, bro. I should have scored them touchdowns instead of having a field goal.
turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
But the Rams was getting cooked all game, though. Really. He made a play at the end.
Same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it Turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold